Hi, Steve Sande here for Apple World Today, and today I'm looking at a unique new device that's just become available for pre-order on Kickstarter. It's called the Rigiet, and it's a stabilizer or gimbal, kind of like the DJI Osmo, but without that price tag that goes along with that piece of hardware. Now, the pre-orders start at just $129, which makes this a compelling purchase for anyone who wants to take stabilized video. The Kickstarter went past its goal in less than half a day today, and the Rigiet is definitely a real live product, so you should be able to pre-order one today for delivery in June of 2017. Now I'm holding one of just a handful of prototypes of Rigiet in my hand here, and as you can see, when it's powered down, it's just kind of a group of floppy pieces of metal. But when we press the power button, that's where the magic really starts. Let me go ahead and do that. And there you see the device comes to life. Immediately it's stabilizing the iPhone, holding it absolutely horizontal. Doesn't matter really how I move the handle around, the Rigiet keeps the phone in a really stable position. But that's really not all about Rigiet. It also has a bunch of shooting modes that are built into it. There's 3 different types of panorama shots. You no longer have to hand hold your camera and hope that you keep the little arrow on the line. Instead, you just point the phone in one direction. You use the app that comes along with it to go in and set up one of 3 different panorama modes, and it automatically takes the photos, shooting them and then actually pasting them together and doing all the color correction and everything else. It's absolutely magical when it does that. Very cool. There's also an auto tracking mode that I think is incredible. Let's say you're out filming a friend who's riding a bike by you or something. What you do is, as you see the person down in the distance there, you draw a little box on them. And the Rigiet just starts tracking that object. It recognizes it, and it keeps the camera panning and tilting and right on that particular person. Very exciting. It's a very good thing if you were thinking about doing live remotes somewhere and you wanted a camera sitting on a tripod that's going to be able to follow you as you walk around. Could put a lot of cameramen out of business. Now, the device has a small joystick on the handle that can be used to actually change the orientation of the camera, or you can even adjust the orientation by hand. Now, that's something that you can't do with the more expensive DJI Osmo. Now, Rigiet films in landscape, portrait, and what they call underslung positions, and it automatically detects what position you actually want to film in. Now, I'm going to take that joystick here, and we're going to pan one direction, pan in another, tilt up, tilt down. And for the most part, this thing is completely silent. I mean, it's very quiet. You're not going to hear little clicks and whirs and anything else like that while you're filming. And let's see, one other thing I wanted to bring up is that you can plug it in and charge it while you're actually doing your filming and using the Rigiet. The battery packs look something like this, 1 per device, and the cool thing about it is you get extras, so you can keep one charged and ready to use for those days when you are going to be using the device quite a bit. Now here I'm taking a little bit of video just using the Rigiet, going up some stairs, and as you can see, it's quite smooth here. I'm going to take the same video without the Rigiet. You can see my dirty desk there. Oof. Okay, here I am with the same camera and the same app, and I'm just walking up the stairs, hand holding this and really trying to keep it as steady as I can. Now I'm filming outdoors and just standing in one location. I'm using the joystick to pan back and forth. As you can see, it does that very smoothly and with very little sound. If I had to give this prototype one of our standard review ratings, I'd definitely be giving it a 5 out of 5. It's really an incredible device that can take your videography from amateur to really professional looking. You have until May 30th, 2017 to become a backer of the Rigiet project on Kickstarter. Me? I'm probably going to be out traveling and shooting some great video using the Rigiet. Visit Apple World today on the web at appleworld.today and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.